Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Chrissy, and today I am coming with you with a review featuring Sedona Lace Cosmetics. So if you guys are interested in what I received from Sedona Lace, keep watching. Alright divas, I received a palette. It's kind of dirty because I've been using it. A palette from Sedona Lace, and it is the 28 color blush palette. It came in a package like this with all these beautiful blush colors. The colors range from like a super light, almost cream colored blush, so it can definitely be a transitional blush that you can use before you pat on any kind of intense blushes. That's at least what I would use it for. It has a lot of corals, oranges, and definitely deep and light pinks in it. It's a well-rounded blush set. It's definitely beginner friendly. It's something, it's one of the few palettes, or really one of the many palettes that I would suggest if you are a beginner in makeup artistry, or even just a collector in makeup in general, and you kind of want to try on a couple of colors to see what works well for you before you make mega purchases at higher quality brands. Not to say that this quality as far as cosmetics is low quality. It's just very, very inexpensive for the amount of colors and product that you get. Now Sedona Lace sells these palettes on their site for this price. I'll put it down here. And it is a decent price. I know that these are not completely unique kind of palettes. I'm just going to keep it real, you guys. You can definitely, search eBay if you want to save a couple of bucks. The only issue that you probably would run into it, especially my USA people that are in the States, is most of them come from like China or, overseas, and it may take some time to actually get to you. You may be saving some bucks as far as the actual palette is concerned, but you're definitely going to spend more in either shipping or the wait time. So what I like about companies like Sedona Lace, or any companies that are kind of either based in the States or have a lot of shipping options that you can kind of expedite the time, is just that you can get your product that much quicker. Let's go into a couple of these shades. I actually am wearing some blush from them. I didn't palette on, it's very, very light, but you will see in the pictures I have a very faint color of blush. I believe I combined these two blushes right here, which is a deep coral and a lighter coral. And then I shared on another blush that I got from another cosmetic company, just to give it a nice little glow. From what I can see, most of these colors are either matte or a satin finish, which is really great for a blush. That's what you kind of want as far as a standard blush. Something with just a light sheen or even a matte effect. And you can always add shinier products or shinier agents, such as a highlighting color or a bronzer, to kind of make it a little bit more glowy if that's still what you're going for. Yeah, I'm going to pick up a couple of colors on my fingers to see if you guys can tell. This is the pink. It's as pink as it is on my finger as well as in the pan. I'm going to pick up this this darker coral color. And I'm going to pick up this hot pink pot right here. Okay. So they have a nice little matte finish and nice little sheen to it. It's not, you know, chalky in my opinion, so that's really, really nice. Yeah, again, like I said, it's a really, really great essential kind of makeup piece to definitely start your makeup collection and, you know, give you a chance to kind of swatch out a couple of colors and see what works for you if you're going to use it for your personal use. I definitely would suggest a palette similar to this if you're going to do like the professional makeup route, because having all these colors and options and finishes is really great if you're working with just you know, a wide array of clientele with different skin tones, things of that sort. I'm really not disappointed in this product. I actually have been stocking similar kind of blush palettes for a very long time. I've just been kind of dragging my feet on it because as a makeup artist, I have collected so many, you know, individual blush from different companies that, you know, I didn't see the need to get it as urgently as I did some time before. But the problem with that is, you know, the more traveling that I do as a makeup artist, the more convenience I need in my traveling kit. You know, I just want to make sure that things are as condensed as possible. And as makeup artists, freelance, whatever, we typically buy a lot of products just to kind of depot it and put it in individual palettes similar to this anyway. And it's just a matter of the personal preference that we have on different product lines that we kind of collect them that way. But it's not a bad investment getting a palette like this. Again, what you're paying for, if you're, you know, if it's a couple more bucks than what you can kind of search for, definitely do your research and search for similar palettes. You're probably going to lose out on shipping time and customer service. Definitely, like when you have a company that is based in your country and, you know, fluently speaks your language and is, you know, reputable and all that stuff, all those factors come into play if you have any issues with, you know, tracking your item, the way that your item came to you. It's, you know, you're paying for convenience. I would encourage you to definitely shop wisely when you look for things like this and just kind of weigh out the pros and cons. If it's worth it to you to, you know, wait a couple of weeks to get your palette, to get it for a cheaper price, by all means do that. Me as a makeup artist, sometimes I kind of need things like right then and there, so I may opt for different companies, and those are the factors that I consider. Yeah. How did it come to me packaged? It actually came bubble wrapped. It came in a, you know, just a regular brown shipping box, and then inside the shipping box, of course, it had like the styrofoam popcorn, and it was tons and tons of bubble wrap, so it was well protected. And it also came in its individual black box. If you guys are used to like Coastal Scents or even companies that make or sell palettes like this, you know, they come in the individual black box, and, you know, this was no different. The only difference aside from that in other companies that sell similar palettes like that is, of course, they have the personalized name over the front. And I mean, I think that's pretty neat. Again, as a makeup artist, me personally, it, you know, it doesn't have to have anything on here. It helps me when it has a name on there. Otherwise, I mean, it helps me to know, like, oh, this is the palette that has all the blushes, because it's the only Sedona Lace palette that I have. But they also market the bottom corner, and what you can do is do what I do and create just an individual tag or label and just label it accordingly to what kind of palette this is, and you should be good to go. Definitely check out sedonalace.com. I will have a direct link to the website as well as the product feature here in this review, but that's it. I really like this palette, and I hope that you guys check them out really soon, see if there are some things that you like on that site. And until next time, I will definitely talk to you later, divas. Bye.